Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Plan B podcast with myself and Caucus Monstrous. Hello, Caucus Monstrous.
Yes, sir, Daddy, sir. That's me.
Whatever. How are you?
Um, I'm good. How are you?
I'm always wonderful.
Oh, good. Okay.
I just realized that this is the last podcast of the year. I have traveling coming up, and the producer has traveling coming up, so we won't be back until right after the first of the year. So, this is your Christmas present, bitches.
What?
I don't know. Anyway, what's good?
I don't know.
You don't know what's
So
good?
what?
You don't
Wait,
know?
what are you asking me?
I said, what's good? You said, I don't know. You said, you don't know what's good.
Now you're confusing
Jesus,
me.
how fucking high are you?
I'm actually really high right now.
No. Stop it.
So what?
So this is going to be a great episode. Let's just jump right into it.
Okay.
All right. Because I don't think we have a choice.
I'm ready.
Are you?
Yes, because, okay, what I was gonna
Well,
say is, so since I had so much in there from last time and a lot of it we didn't get to, people are mad at me because we didn't talk about their question.
well, you're the
And
queen of pissing people off, so I would assume you don't even give a fuck.
I'm just gonna say, like, we only have so much time every episode, so if we don't get to it, we don't get to it. Like,
And she's only so sober that, yeah. Was there anything particular you want to talk about?
I don't even care. I'm just saying,
That's
like,
nice.
don't be mad at me. Like, it's not my fault.
Well, it's not my fault.
Well, whose fault is it?
It's never my fault.
It's never mine either. Okay.
I don't know where we were. Where were we?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about how everything in life is your fault.
Oh no, we were saying it was yours.
No, we established that nothing in this world is my fault. It's always somebody else's fault.
Well, it's not mine, so it's someone
Well,
else.
if it's not going to be mine, let's blame the producer.
Okay. Let's do that.
Wow, that was really fucking delayed.
I was like thinking of other options.
It's the only option we have.
I know.
Done. It's settled.
Okay.
It's Brody's fault. So yell at him. Okay, so you said there's nothing in particular you wanted to cover from last week.
I just wanted to cover that I might not get to your question. That's what I'm covering. Like, I'm sorry.
That's a good coverage.
Ask me again in a few weeks. Like, keep trying.
That's a good coverage. I saw we had a couple emails this week. I didn't read either one of them.
I didn't check. I didn't know.
Yeah, apparently there's two of them, but I didn't read them. There was something from last week. Well, a couple things from last week I want to talk about, but one of the things ties into one of the things I want to talk about this week. And somebody had written in last week, and this was just like a snap message, and she was saying how she was fucking with her dom or whatever, and he either smacked, I want to say he punched her in the face, because whatever it was, like, kind of caught me off guard. And they were both sober, but he claims that he doesn't remember it. And the overwhelming majority of people were like, nah, you're sober, you punched her in the face and you don't remember it. Like, That just doesn't sound right,
No.
right? Like, basically, her question was like, "Have you ever done something to a woman and not remembered it?" And I was like, "No, absolutely not." But that kind of ties into another thing that. So I had a woman message me this week, and she was saying something about her quote Dom wanting to cut her, and she's like, "I'm not down with that." I told him no, and he got real angry and was like, "You're gonna do whatever the fuck I tell you to do," type of thing. This, that, and the other. I told the chick, I was like, "Don't do anything you're not comfortable with,
Yeah.
and always, always trust your gut." Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, trusting my gut has definitely saved my life in several situations and kept me out of jail in several more. Trust your fucking gut. Your gut is not going to lie to you. Your head will lie to you. Your heart, your fucking genitals, they will all lie to you, but your stomach will not fucking lie to you. And so I posted it, and all these people were like, nah, like that's not, get away from that dude.
Hmm.
Prompted me to make a tweet that said, some of y'all need to stop confusing having an abusive boyfriend with having a dom.
Hmm.
There's a very thin, like, it's not even a thin line. There's a
It's
fucking,
not thin at all,
no, there's
no.
a fucking line there. And even if you're not, quote, in a relationship with this person and this person is acting that way, like, that's stalker, crazy, dangerous shit you're fucking with. And I think that's like a very real statement. Like, don't confuse being like, whether this girl realizes it or not, that's an abusive relationship. Whether you're dating him or not, the relationship in itself is abusive. It's mentally abusive. He wants it to be physically cutting you abusive. Like, use your fucking brain.
Well, and
Seriously.
he has zero respect for her
None,
because
because he's not respecting her wishes.
exactly. And if she's not comfortable with something, you need to respect that. So,
Imagine, oh, you're not comfortable with me cutting you? No, motherfucker. What the fuck? You want to cut people, go to jail. You cut people all you want. Shank them, fuck them, whatever.
or cut yourself, like, I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, cut yourself. Start there, chief. Cut your fucking self. But I think it's, it resonated with a lot of people when I made that tweet. And I think it needs to be said. Like, watch out what the fuck you're actually involved with. She basically, so when I said this to her, she wrote back and she was like, I did tell him that, and now I'm like kind of scared he's like going to show up at my house or show up at my job. That takes it to another, like, that should not be an issue. It should not even be a thought. When I have chicks that stop fucking with me, I would say either I cut them off, and when I cut it off, it's just done. I'm not responding to you ever again, or they stop talking to me. I don't question it. I don't try to find out why. Usually I assume they probably got boyfriends. You know what I mean? And I just leave it alone. Like a fucking adult. Because I don't give a fuck, to be quite honest. But when you're worried that somebody's gonna show up at your fucking house or your fucking job, that's stalker behavior. Like, there's nothing okay about that. Whether it's your fucking dom or your fucking boyfriend, that's not normal behavior.
For anyone
For
in your
anyone.
life. If anyone in your life is doing that, you don't need
Get them out
them.
of your fucking life.
That is not okay. I don't care if you're my boyfriend, my dom, or who you are. My family, you don't do that.
Oh, my family, I pull a gun on them motherfuckers. What are you at my house for? Get out of here. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about that real quick and, bring a little bit of awareness to all of that because, I see so many girls calling their boyfriends daddy, and it's like, all right, first of all, you're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, these labels are starting to get thrown around very loosely, and I think people just need to be very aware of everything. So,
I think
anyway,
that's good. That's a good life lesson.
thanks. I appreciate it.
I consider you kind of like a life coach for me because you've always helped me with stuff.
Yeah. You'll be,
And
you'll be an Olympian.
because
You'll be an Olympian at life when I'm done with you.
because you're just so old and wise.
Here we go. Here we go with this shit. This bitch. You
I have
just
to get one every
you,
episode.
you're really gonna ride that, huh? It's fuck you.
You have nothing to say back? Like, give me an insult.
What am I gonna say?
You can't insult me?
Fuck you, you little whippersnapper.
That's it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I could still fuck you into fucking next week, so fuck you. I had this bitch the other day and fucked the shit out of her. I was like, I told her to go get something out of my kitchen. She tries to get off the bed and falls over sideways back onto the bed. She's like, I can't walk. I was like, yeah, I know. I seen it. You fell over, bitch. So you can take that old shit and stick it up your ass with whatever else you like to stick up your ass.
Okay.
Okay. I assume if they had anal, what do you call them things? What do you call it when you stick things, rectal? If they had THC suppositories, I bet you would stick that up your ass too, wouldn't you? You would.
Oh, I would.
No, I would.
Oh, I would.
A lot of these things that I'm looking at, I don't remember what they meant. I wish I knew what chocolate milk meant.
What about this one that says, who I look like, Biggie and Pac, because you don't look like them at all.
Wait a minute, where's that? No, those are two separate messages.
But they're right next to each other, like you sent them at the same time.
Some girl asked if I would ask you to say, if you had to like compare me to what I look like to a famous person, what would I look like? I couldn't do it for you, to be quite honest. I have no fucking idea, and I don't keep up with famous people like that.
I don't really either. I don't know. You just look like an Italian guy. That's the best way I can describe it.
Italian guy is. I'll take it.
Like that's what you look like. But you're not like you're not like dark. You're light skinned. Well, because there's like tan Italians. Like you're not tan. No offense, I'm not either.
I mean, I am olive complected. It is December. I do get a nice little tan in the summertime, but I'm not ever like pasty white. I definitely have a complexion. Yeah.
You can't think of anyone for me?
I can't. I can't for the life of me. I don't know. Even if I could.
Has anybody ever told you someone you look like?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the chicks that I fuck with will listen to this and be like, oh, you look like this person or that person. And whether it's flattering or not will be the basis of whether I share that.
Man, I should have said something like terrible, but I can't think of anything.
I would have had it edited out, bitch.
That is rude.
The Biggie and Pac thing, this shit cracked me up. I had this chick in my house, and I have these two urns at my house for my two dogs that were litter mates, and names were Biggie and Pac.
Oh my God.
And the girl comes and she's like, how do you have Biggie and Tupac's ashes? I was like, I looked at her and I pointed to a picture of one of my dogs, and I was like, those are my dogs. She was like, no, I just don't understand. How did you get Tupac's and Biggie's ashes? I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't. They're my dogs, bitch. They died. I have their ashes.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure per Tupac and Biggie's, the real Tupac and Biggie's request, if I had their ashes, I think I would have been required to smoke that in a blunt. I think that was like...
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, that was like and at least Tupac. I don't know, maybe not Biggie, but Tupac definitely wanted his ashes smoked in a blunt. So
I feel like that would like kill you or something, or give you a really bad headache. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like I don't want to smoke a person. What the hell?
It's just ashes, dude.
But it's a person's ashes.
I don't know.
That's really weird.
I would do it.
I would not do that.
Oh, but you'll stick a fucking THC suppository up your ass.
Well, it's natural.
So are human beings.
Smoking people is natural.
Okay, we're not smoking people.
What
We're
kind
smoking
of
ashes.
person are you?
Well, it's debatable. We don't need to go down that road.
Okay.
We don't have enough time to go down that road.
Okay.
But I was dying. Like, this chick really thought that I had Tupac and Biggie's ashes in my fucking house. Like, what? So, yeah, that cracked me up. Let's see, what else we got here? Some of my notes are ridiculous. Drool.
What, do you know what Pop Rocks is?
I do know what Pop Rocks is. And the girl
Okay,
that...
I wonder if it's what I think it is.
They're Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
The candy.
Yes.
So the girl that was supposed to be here, we've had a lot of snow, and she just couldn't get down, like planes and shit. She couldn't get here. But I did this with her like 3 or 4 years ago because somebody asked me about it on Snapchat about, have you ever had your dick sucked with Pop Rocks in the girl's mouth?
I knew that's what it was. I knew.
Of course it was. I was like, yes, and it was fucking horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was stupid. I ended up with a sticky dick. That was it. Just a real sticky dick. It was fucking stupid as shit. So yeah, that's that. Have you ever done that to somebody?
Yeah.
You have?
I have.
Some girl messaged and was like, I did that and a Pop Rock got stuck in his dick hole. I was like, damn, his dick hole must be small as a motherfucker.
I sucked a guy's dick with gum in my mouth one time for like the minty, like tingling sensation. But I just like tucked it like up in my cheek.
Mm.
And so yeah, like I did that, and then like, but I did it for like a long time, and I could feel it like falling apart in my mouth, like into these little pieces. And I was trying to like smash them back together.
While sucking dick?
But they like weren't going back together.
That's impressive.
And then I like stopped or whatever, and we like had sex. I got it back together at that point, so that was cool. And then come to find out there was like gum in his pubes. And of course he was pissed, but I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I am sure.
And he had to like cut it out.
Wow.
Oh, anyway, he ended up fucking me over, so fuck him anyway.
Hey, you got him good. You gummed him real good.
So don't do that. Maybe like try a mint.
Or spit your gum out before you're about to suck a dick. Yeah.
Or maybe I like did it too long is the problem. I don't know.
Damn. There was something. Oh, the shorts. So I sent you a picture of the shorts.
Yeah, you did.
With me wearing them.
That actually reminds me of one of my topics.
Care to comment on the picture?
Well, they were very small. But they didn't look terrible. I was picturing like way tighter and smaller.
Oh, you should have seen once they were wet. Yeah, once they got wet, they were like, they were even smaller. They were small as shit, though.
They were tight. I mean,
I don't have big legs. I don't have big legs, and they were wrapped around that motherfucker. But when they were wet, it was so much worse. So much worse. Yeah.
So that reminds me of one of my topics, because the picture you sent me was a live photo.
Jesus.
And I get this very often. This happens to me a lot. Guys will send me like a dick pic or like a gym selfie because they think I want that. I don't know.
Okay.
So I get this a lot, and I don't know if they know that they're doing it or if they don't, but it is the best thing ever.
Oh, God.
I love it so much.
Jesus, what the fuck did I do?
Oh, you didn't really do anything, but
Okay, good.
why? What were you doing when you had the shorts on?
I don't
You
fucking
did
know. It was a week ago. So I'm just waiting to hear. You're like, I love these live pictures. I was like, God damn it. What the fuck did I do?
Well, no, not you, but it happens a lot. And there's been numerous times where you send me live photos. But luckily, like, there's nothing like happening. But
Oh, once I realized you could actually press down on those photos and it's like a
yeah.
mini video, I'm very aware of that shit.
Are you though?
Oh, yeah. Well, why?
What, since a week ago?
Oh, goddamn. Fuck off, man. Listen, fuck you, man. I ain't got time for this shit.
We actually have like 30 more minutes, so
Oh,
you do have time.
oh, Miss fucking Weedhead can tell time. Way to go. Congratulations. Motherfucker. You gonna say something? Did I do something?
No, you didn't.
In none of them?
I don't think so. Okay.
Anyway, what other topics you got over there, Chief?
I have a couple feet things because people love to send me feet things now.
Oh, the vagina ankle?
The vajankle.
The vajankle.
Did you see that? Did someone send it to you too, or you already know what it is?
They sent it to me too.
Oh, okay. So I explain it to the people.
It is an ankle.
It's a foot. It has a whole foot.
It's a foot with the ankle. And let me look at it. It has a fake vagina on it, actually where the foot is cut from the leg on the ankle.
Just above the ankle.
So I sent it to my fucking boy who's got a foot fetish.
Oh, you did?
And he wrote back with just a laughing emoji. I said, "You own it already, don't you?"
He does.
This motherfucker says, "Nope. I got real amputees. Gotta throw me away." Oh, I think it's meant to say, gotta throw him away after a few days. Yeah, I have a guy at the morgue.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
I love that sick fuck. He's got a guy at the morgue. That's great. That's great. What you looking at over there?
I'm trying to read these screenshots that I have, or that we have, but I don't know. They're so long. Oh, okay, I know a couple of these topics. Oh, the other foot one that I have was baby toes, because someone snapped me like so you know how like Snapchat has like little like media like stories you can watch?
I don't know.
Okay, well they do. I don't ever watch them. It's usually like the Kardashians and like just stupid shit that no one cares about.
Gross.
I never watch it, but so someone sent it to me and it's a picture of like there's two kids in car seats right next to each other. One is rear facing and one's facing the other side. And I'm guessing they were both asleep. I don't know, because the one that was rear facing had its foot over into the other baby's like carrier that's front facing. And the other baby that's front facing that has the foot is sucking on its toes.
Oh my God. Gross.
And it's just like sleepy, like its eyes are closed and it's just like, I'm like, oh my God.
That's disgusting.
And the foot like was still, like it wasn't trying to pull away. So I think the other baby was sleeping too.
I'm sure. It sounds like it. What a weird topic to bring up.
Yeah, I had to talk about it. It was weird.
I was wondering what baby toes meant. Let's see. I have one. I get these pictures from time to time, and I got one last week. And I guess women are always asking, like, what's a good picture? What's a good, what's a sexy picture? And here's one that I find it hot as fuck every time. And they're not naked. They just, it's basically from their chest up, and they'll videotape themselves drooling on themselves, like down their fucking mouth, on their tits. I
Wait,
don't.
do they have a shirt on or they don't have a shirt on?
The last one, the bitch was clearly at her desk at work, so she had her.
Just drooling?
She clearly had her shirt on.
Oh my god.
Actually, the last two that I've gotten in the last couple months, they both had their clothes on. But
And it was still good?
that's just hot. It's so fucking filthy. It's just hot. I love that shit.
So was that the drool?
No, I have another drool story.
Oh, that's not the drool? Okay.
It is the drool.
What is it? What's the other one?
There's not another one.
I was excited. What the
How
hell?
many stories about drool am I gonna fucking have?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm so disappointed. Okay, we'll talk about mine.
Do you have a drool story?
No, I don't.
Damn it.
Except, oh no,
Oh,
I'm not telling. I'm not telling
girl,
that one.
come on, girl.
I'm not telling it.
Come on.
I'm not. But so what I was gonna talk about was the flexing and soft. So okay, they're two separate things, obviously. But soft is because a guy messaged me on Snapchat asking if he's supposed to like when he measures his dick, does he measure it soft or does he measure it hard?
Oh my fucking god. If you gotta ask that question, it doesn't even matter.
I know.
You fucking kidding me?
And everybody, like, I posted it on my story, and everybody just like went in on him. It was so funny.
You should have said soft and just ruin his life.
And the other one, the flex one, is I've been getting a lot of like videos lately of guys like they're not like jacking off, which well I get those too, but these specific videos like they don't even touch themselves. They're just like flexing their dick, so it's like flopping around. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I'm aware of the floppy flop.
And I actually really like it.
Why?
I don't know.
I can say I've never sent a video to anyone with my dick just flopping around, flexing.
I love that. And then, like, we're also on my Snapchat, all the girls were talking about how, like, they really like to play with soft dicks. And so do I. They're so much fun. Like, if I had a dick, I would, like, touch it all the time.
I definitely like putting my soft dick in a bitch's mouth. I like that shit.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Especially if it's a girl that can't actually fit my dick in her mouth when my dick is hard. Like, oh, look at you go, champ. You got it all. You got it all. Way to go.
I like that, and I like to, like, feel it get hard in my mouth.
Of course you do. I like to feel my dick getting hard in a bitch's mouth.
Oh, good.
It feels good. It's like what are those fucking plants that you rub the shit on and all of a sudden it grows an afro?
A chia pet.
Yes! It's like a chia penis for your mouth. Yes, so the chia penis. I should market that. You like rub it around, it grows pubic hair. Make a flaccid one and a hard one.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Right? Little
I would love that.
testicle hair starts to grow.
Oh my god.
It's a good business plan right here.
Okay. Nobody takes that idea.
You're going to see it on Pornhub in a week. So I realized the other day that I kind of, it's not really a test, but it kind of is a test that I like unwillingly or wittingly use on women, even though it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But but I do it, and it's a weird thing. So, you know how like there's always the great debate over toilet paper rolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over or under?
Yes.
Like stupid people do it over, intelligent people do it under, and single people just put the toilet paper roll on top of the fucking thing. Well, that's what I do.
Good to know.
It's either under or on top. But
you do it under?
I said intelligent people do it under. Did you not hear me?
So when you came to my house, were you pissed off when you saw my toilet
I
paper?
didn't fucking look. I didn't look, and I should have. I thought about that when I thought about this. I was like, I should have fucking looked at her
Because
shit.
I always do it over.
See, that's what exactly. Stupid people do it over. That's what
I
I
could
said.
never live with you, ever. Don't ever ask me to. I'm not going to do it.
So I kind of like, a lot of chicks will come to my house, and if they use the bathroom and it's on top, because that's what single people do, they'll put it on. And every time they do that, I'm like, look at this bitch trying to be domesticated and shit up in here. Putting my toilet paper roll on.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you would do it like a test. Like, is she smart or
It's
dumb?
not
Like,
a
wait, does she
test,
put it on?
really, but it happens so much that I judge it. I definitely judge it. I'm like, oh, okay.
So if they do it over, you're like, oh, this girl's dumb.
Peasant. Fucking peasant. Get out of here.
Oh my God.
You're fucking dumb.
You are so wrong. I can't even express it.
But I'm right.
No.
I'm right. It's supposed to be under.
We need a tiebreaker.
Over or under, sir? This cocksucker, he's going to say over. We need to take it to the people.
Did he say over? He said over?
Yeah, he said over, this motherfucker.
Good.
It's finished. They actually, pulled up the guy who, and it's over.
Say that again?
There's like an actual article out with the actual person who, I guess, developed toilet paper, the rolls, and it's supposed to be over.
Well, he's stupid.
Oh, yes. I win. Again.
Hold on. Just because he invented toilet paper doesn't mean he gets the right to invent which way it goes.
Yes, he does. He invented toilet paper. What the hell?
No, I refuse.
Yes.
No, absolutely not. You can only have one. You can't have two. You can't have...
You just can't be wrong. That's what's going on here.
You're right, and I'm not. So
I'm going to say the meme that you posted today. You right.
You're right. You're right. Fuck you. Don't blow me off, bitch.
You're right.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're an asshole. You know that? Oh, man. What else you got?
Oh, let me see. I have to read all of these.
Okay, here was one for you that I got today or yesterday.
Okay.
This is for Cockerus Monstrous. Do you keep in consistent contact with the men you have sex with, or do you only talk to each other when it's about sex?
I would say for the most part when it's just about sex. I would say like 90% of the time that's what it is. And then every so often, like I never text first.
Same.
So every so often though, they'll text me just to like check in, like, hey, how are you? Like, what's going on? Like, but that's it.
Right. Just to keep the line of communication somewhat open.
Yeah.
So it's not awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why she asked that. That's all she asked. So.
Okay. There was something I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was.
Let's talk about desensitized clits.
Okay.
Because this is a thing. This is a real thing. And especially for women that use strong vibrators on their clit all the fucking time. I've had women complain. Some woman wrote a couple weeks ago and was like, I have great sex with my fuck buddy, whatever, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like I can't get off anymore. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't know, I can't get there. So I asked her, I was like, do you use a vibrator? She was like, yeah, all the time. I was like, you desensitized your clit. Like, it's a very real thing. I've I've made chicks like stop using their vibrators for weeks on end. Like, I go from eating your fucking pussy and you can come like that to you can't get off now. Like, it's a very real thing. I just made this other chick do it real recently, and she stopped it for a few days and had never gotten off with anything other than this fucking vibrator that she uses. And
Okay.
so she stopped using her vibrator. I was like, listen, stop using it. Like, do not use it anymore. And you would have thought I took her fucking heroin away from her. Because I actually took it and kept it. Because she's like, it's the only way you can get off. Like, find other ways to get yourself off. Learn how to get yourself off other ways. And she did. Very quickly after I told her she couldn't use it anymore, she got off with like something in her ass and like using a dildo or her hand. And twice in one day, like amazed herself by doing this. So desensitizing your clit is definitely a fucking thing. And once you do that, it kind of fucks shit up. Like, especially for somebody like me, like if I'm trying to get you off and you can't feel what the fuck is going on your clit, well, we got a problem. We both got a problem because you're not getting off and I'm not enjoying getting you off. So, yeah.
Well, a girl wrote in to me and said, I don't know if you can help or if you've ever experienced this, but I've always been able to get myself off, but have never been able to get off with a guy. Are there any tips or things I should do to get this? I follow you and your fuckboy for over a year now and figured you would have some answers for people like me.
Okay, have at it.
I thought you were going to go. I just said so many words.
I feel like, personally, I feel like when I get those types of messages, I'm like, well, okay, you can get yourself off. So if you can get yourself off, I feel like somebody should be able to get you off. And if they're not able to, maybe they just don't know how. Maybe they're lacking in that department. But I feel like if you can get yourself off, somebody else should be able to get you off.
I feel like,
unless you're using like the fucking heavy duty fucking vibrator that's vibrating your clit into next week, and that's the only way you can get off. Once again, desensitized clit, stop using a fucking toy, and maybe somebody can get you off.
I mean, this might be an assumption, but maybe she hasn't told him what she likes or what she wants. So always communicate that. Otherwise, your sex is not going to be good. Everybody needs to know what you like, what you don't like, what you want. Like, if you don't have that communication, number one, you shouldn't be having sex with them if you can't communicate things like that. Yeah. Number two, it's just not going to be good. Like, it could be so much better if you did those things.
Yeah, absolutely. You shouldn't, if I got my dick in your mouth, I should have no problem telling you exactly how I want you to use your mouth if you're not using it the way that I like, and it's obviously it's vice versa as well. If you want something, you're not going to get it by not saying anything,
Yep.
Better speak the fuck up. We've been talking about, I made a comment on a message, somebody asking me about women sucking dick, and I was like, most are horrible but tolerable. So I got a million questions about what makes a good blowjob, and I'm like, I can't answer that for you. That's a matter of opinion. Mm-hmm. Like, what I like, the next guy's probably may or may not like. It's a case-by-case basis, whether it's eating pussy or sucking dick. So, I mean, I could tell you what I like. I could tell you, how I like it, but it's pointless because it's not. You can't use that I have told like little tricks and shit that'll work on anyone, but it's not even mainly like pertaining to actually sucking dick. More like what to do with your other hands. Your other hands, like your mouth is a hand or something. That was weird.
Or you have multiple, like, you have so many. You're an octopus.
That'd be dope. Smack 8 bitches at the same time. Blah, 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 blah. So, you know, asking me what I think is a good blowjob doesn't mean shit. Ask the person that you're fucking sucking off. You know? Like, it's a case-by-case basis as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. Everybody's different. But in my opinion, I have found everybody really likes like slobber and spit everywhere, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everywhere. Dripping on your fucking face, all over the fucking place. Spit
Yep.
everywhere.
Yeah.
The more, the hotter it is. That's for sure. In my opinion, I'm sure there's some fucking weirdos out there that like a dry blowjob or something. I don't fucking know.
I've heard of it, and then I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't want to figure it out either.
How would you do that? A dry blowjob does not sound enjoyable whatsoever.
It sounds like a hand job.
Yep. That's exactly what it sounds like, a fucking hand job. Nobody got no time for that shit. You got anything else?
I don't know. I have all these messages, but I don't know what they all say.
I have one that was just a conversation between me and one of my best friends that just cracked me up.
Mm-hmm.
The listening to women thing. I'm talking to my boy, and he's like, I don't remember what the conversation was, but he was like, listen, man, my boy told me years ago, like, when a woman's, like, talking to you, like, you know, you don't really have to pay attention. You just got to kind of pay attention and, like, pick and choose. I was like, dog, I've done this shit my whole life. I don't think I've ever heard one whole conversation a woman has ever had with me. Ever.
I can vouch for that. You're an asshole. Thanks.
Yo, I'm a fucking pro at it. I have it down so well that it's almost like internal. Like I'll be listening, and I'm not listening. I promise you, I'm not listening. I'm thinking about all kinds of other shit. Like why won't this bitch shut up? Like why are you still talking? What does this have to do with my life? You know, these are the things I'm thinking about, and all I'm hearing is like wah 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 wah. But my brain will like chime in at certain points and hear, you know what I mean? So fucked up, and I'm like, yeah, that's so fucked up. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. For real.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't care.
You're such an asshole.
I have done this shit my whole life. When I tell you I have not listened to one whole conversation with a fucking woman in my whole life, that is some real fucking shit.
Do you even know my name?
Yeah, it's Caucus Monstrous, right? I do, but I'm not going to say it.
I don't want you to say it.
Shut up, Jill.
Okay, Jack. What the hell?
I'll take it. So, yeah, that's a pro tip. If you're in a relationship and you want that shit to work, just act like you're listening. They really don't care if you listen, to be honest. They just want to sit there and squawk, 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 quack, 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 quack. Yeah. And if you can pick and choose little pieces, like say something back to them. Like, should be there. And can you believe Brian is such an asshole? I'm like, yeah, Brian is a fucking dick, man. Brian's a dick. He should have did that
the
shit.
way you executed, though. Like, you executed so well.
Oh, you will think that I'm listening. You will think that I care. I don't even know who the fuck Brian is. Who the fuck is Brian? Why are you talking about Brian, bitch? Who is Brian? Oh, he's your boss that gave you a raise? Oh, what an asshole.
Oh my god.
Let me knock on wood. I've never been caught. And the best is when they're like, you're not even listening to me. I'd be like, I am appalled. Of course I'm listening to you. and something will come back. I'm like bullshitting as I'm like playing back her squawk,
Your
squawk, squawk.
subconscious is telling you
Yeah,
what to say.
say this, and I'm like, and that's why you got in the car at 5 o'clock. I know, bitch. I'm listening. No clue what you're talking about. Not a fucking clue. None.
I
Don't know.
hate
Don't
you
care.
so much because I feel like that's just every man ever, which is really annoying because I don't think I talk that much. Like I'm not a big talker, right?
No, you're not. You're very quiet.
Yeah.
You're very quiet.
So that's
But I think that's because you're high all the time. That could play a part.
That's really irritating.
But that for somebody like myself, because you're so quiet, it would be that much easier for me. Because I only got to listen like a couple words and be like, oh, yeah, go get high again.
I mean, everything that I say is important, so remember that.
Oh, yeah, you and every other woman, for sure. I wish they could see me roll my eyes. The truth about women is, like, they just want to come home and they just want to bitch. That's how women work. It don't matter what it's about. They just want to come home. They want to bitch about their fucking day, bitch about everything, bitch about you, bitch about what the fuck ever. That's all, and if you can play along with that and tune it out, because if you can't tune it out, the relationship is not going to last.
I feel like for me, I don't do that, but that's because by the time I get home, I don't remember what there is to bitch about. I already forgot.
In my experience.
Because I usually don't care. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, because you're high all the time.
Exactly.
And maybe that's another tip for guys out there that are dating girls. Turn them into potheads. As soon as she starts talking, just hand her the fucking joint. She'll hit that shit one time and she'll forget what the fuck she's bitching about.
And she'll forget to be mad at you, which I kind of hate. Sometimes, like you did something bad, but I don't remember what it was, so you get away with it.
I just pull my dick out and start swinging around. You still mad? You still mad? Yeah. And as she starts to laugh, it's going deeper and deeper in her throat. So there's ways around all this shit.
I like those ways.
Do ya? What else do we have here? Somebody asked.
Oh, I want to just give a shout out since we're talking about girls that smoke. I got a message from a girl on Snapchat saying that, like, I guess I had talked about in previous podcasts, I don't remember, that, like, I usually don't get along with girls and girls don't usually like me, which is true. And she's like, I love you and you're like the best and blah, blah, blah. She said, you're my favorite.
Oh, yeah, did you send that to me? Yeah, you sent that to me. Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
But not only her, so I posted that on my story,
God.
Like, thank you, like, that's so nice. And then I said, suck it, you're fuckboy. And then I sent it to you.
Fuck you.
But I got so many girls responding to that saying, like, yeah, like, I love you, you're so funny, I would love to just chill and smoke with you, like, power to the stoner girls, and you're the winner, blah, 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 blah. And I just want to say, power to the pussy.
Oh, the fuck?
I'm just kidding. But all of that's true. All of that else is true.
Yo, nah. You had me fucked up for a second. I was like, whoa, we about to have a war over here.
No, you're so ready. Look at you.
I'm on high alert right now. I am ready to fucking go. Power to what?
You're so ready.
Whew. You had me for a minute there.
I like that. I'm going to need to do that more.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck all you little fangirls. That's what I'm going to ask you. So you got the video I got the video too, from the girl that sent us the videos?
I did. I got it, but did you get it how I got it?
Was she naked in yours?
No,
Oh.
I sent it to you. Did you get it like on video? Like you got a video of it?
Yeah.
To save the video?
Yeah, she sent me the video too. Is she okay if we play that, like post that?
I didn't ask her, but I'm assuming so because the way that she sent it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we should probably ask her first because, I mean, it's like her talking, but...
Okay, yeah, we can ask her. She's so funny. Does she snap you? She snaps me like all the time now.
That girl's been snapping me for years.
I think she has too, but she never really stood out until she started talking about the podcast.
Right. It would
But
just be random messages.
yeah, and now she like sends me stuff all the time. I really like her. She's like super cool.
Yeah.
She's super cute.
Cool
I
chick.
like her a lot. She's
Yeah.
like my favorite.
Yeah. Want to run a train on her?
I wonder where she lives. We should have her on. That would be cool.
She's somewhere. She was saying she drove from like Ohio to Southern California. So I would assume, or Iowa. Sorry, not Ohio.
Oh, she's probably in Iowa, which is not by either of us.
Much closer to you than me. Can we talk about this? I wanted to talk about this last week, but this is like a huge pet peeve of mine when people are like, "I got cummed in." That's not a word.
No, it's came. He came in
He
me.
came in me.
Yeah.
And there's a couple different variations of that. That's like, if a woman sends me something like that, I want to be cummed in.
Ew.
No. I'm going to need you to have proper grammar if you want to be came in. Okay, bitch? Cummed isn't a word. Do you have a friend that cummed over? I don't think so. Your friend came over.
Exactly. I never thought of it that way.
I haven't either. That literally just popped into my head. But it makes complete sense.
Oh, that was good. Good thinking.
Thanks. I have my moments.
I'm proud of you.
Yay.
I need to send you balloons and like effects. Maybe I'll send you a nude.
Yay. I think I should get a nude just for the picture of the fucking shorts I was wearing.
But you were fully covered. I can send you like a picture of me in clothes.
I can go on Facebook if I want to see that. Fuck out of here.
Oh, okay.
Also, please don't post your Facebook urine review because nobody gives a shit. Okay?
Wait, what? My what?
You haven't seen that shit all over Facebook the last fucking week?
My Facebook interview?
Your year in review?
Oh, no. What's that?
I swear, Facebook spent as much time coming up with dumb shit to fucking do with your pictures as they did, with creating customer service, for fucking Christ's sake. The world would be a better place. But it's some bullshit that they do all on their own. And you open Facebook one day and it's like, here's your year in review. And then people decide they're going to share that with other people. Like, I don't give a fuck what you did this year. I don't want to see what you did this year. Look at that shit yourself. I don't give a fuck about that.
I already seen it. I'm your friend.
Right. Or not, because I never opened the fucking app. But still, like, nobody give a fuck about what you did this year. You already harassed us with what you do every day. And your dumb fucking points of view. I don't need to see it all wrapped into one.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
His dick.
I don't know what to say.
That was an awkward silence. Guess not. Fuck you.
I don't know what to say. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I remember.
Yay.
Stop laughing. Okay.
That's the marijuana.
Okay, I'm excited to see, because it's almost obviously a new year, and I know on your personal Instagram you only post one picture a year, so I'm excited to see it.
I don't even remember the fucking login, to be honest with you.
What?
I don't.
That's disappointing. You are full of disappointment.
Well, when I opened Facebook and it was like, here's your year in review. Literally. They had 4 things to show because I've posted 4 things this year because fuck you, Facebook. I hate you. You suck dick. Quite frankly. But yes, 4 fucking things. So that's how I feel. I don't use social media on a personal level at all. I despise it. On a personal level. Not what I do. I love it for what I do.
Of course.
Yeah. Not really my thing.
I don't do it as much as I used to.
And the people that follow my my quote personal Instagram, which isn't really, it's literally just there to hold your fuckboy with 3 underscores for the next time I get fucking deleted and need a fucking name. It's really the only reason I have it. It's got a couple fucking selfies on it. But the people that like actually like follow me on it, I don't really fuck with them like that. And I don't like to put my business out there like that. So like I fuck with some of them, but I don't fuck with all of them. And I'm a very private person to an extent. So
if you're gonna post anything, it's on Facebook.
yeah. But they all follow me there too, so I don't even know why I just said that.
I was gonna say because if I see you post something, it's always on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been able to log into that fucking account forever, so I don't even know how to. Because I've gone through so many switches and changes with accounts coming back and accounts going and switching names and all this bullshit.
All of my passwords and stuff. It's hard to keep it all straight at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess this does it until after the new year. Hope everyone has a shitty Christmas and Happy New Year.
Don't make a baby on New Year's.
Oh God, that'd be this.
We don't need more Scorpios.
Hey. Good. Isn't that February though? That's February.
February? No.
I think so.
No.
Pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure people aren't supposed to have sex on Valentine's Day because of that.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm a New Year's baby.
So then they should still keep your...
You don't want any more of me. Like, don't do it.
They should still take her advice.
Don't do it.
Don't get fucking pregnant on New Year's, seriously. Don't get a DUI either, because that's never fun. Yeah, I hope, everyone gets to sit in Santa's lap or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Fuck Christmas. And Happy New Year. Yay. That's all I got.
That was good.
Cool. We'll wrap it up.
Okay. Sweet dreams. Nighty night. Dream of that pussy being tight.
And I don't think this was recorded in the beginning, but we can't use intro music anymore because YouTube gave me a copyright infringement violation. Yeah. SVU, Law and Order SVU wouldn't treat us like this. But apparently Tyga or Tigger, whatever the fuck his name is, or no, maybe it was Kanye. It was probably Kanye. He's overdramatic. He's overdramatic about everything.
Yeah,
So,
it was definitely him.
I could sing for you guys, but
we just need to. We need to find someone to just make us like a little beat, like a 10-second beat.
I think we've tried that before and nobody ever responded.
No, I know someone, and he was gonna do it, and it was really annoying because he was on house arrest, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have time." I'm like, what? What are you doing? Like, fuck you. Moving on.
Like, literally, you have nothing but time, bro. Nothing but time. Like,
exactly. I'm like, what the hell?
Are you cleaning the fuck out of the house? Like, what are you doing? Jesus. If anybody wants to send us some intro music, yeah, holla at us, I guess. Otherwise, maybe I'll bring a harmonica in here and I'll just like do in and out.
I can play the spoons.
Can you really?
No, I have spoons. I can play the guitar and I have my guitar. So I can't do that. That's the thing.
Did you just say you have spoons?
Yeah, I have spoons in my house.
That's good. That's really good. Congratulations on having spoons in your house.
Thank you. I'm very proud of them.
I too have spoons.
So you can play the spoons as well.
I probably could play the spoons.
I'll play the guitar and you play the spoons and the harmonica.
Done. I'm bringing spoons next time.
Okay.
Maybe
Don't forget the harmonica.
Maybe I should bring a recorder because
do you know how to play
who else in the world has ever used that fucking skill from elementary school? Ever. Might as well put it to good use.
You had to play that back then, even in your day?
Nah. I didn't.
So when did it start? Because I did it.
Well, that was a public school thing. I was in Catholic school, so it really didn't apply.
Did you play any instruments? Did you have band?
No, I wasn't a band loser.
No, like did you have a band? Like did your school have band?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What kind of person were you in high school? If you had to categorize yourself.
Troublemaker.
I get that.
Yeah, I like trouble. It's fun.
I was a cheerleader.
Bet you were.
But you don't remember that, do you? Because you asked
I
me if
do
I could
remember
fit
it
in my
because
uniform.
you told me you still had it. I do remember, bitch. That was, see, there's certain things that when having a conversation will just automatically stand out. Oh, what? I was listening to that, bitch. On that note, everyone have a good Christmas and a happy new year, and we will talk to you in 2019 about more pointless bullshit. Have a good night, and remember, always be a good girl for daddy. Bye.